everybody. Welcome to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie, part 2. My name is Susan LaCroix. This is my phenomenally gorgeous daughter, Julie. And this is one of our favorite things to do on Sunday Stamping, and that is doing stamp-alongs. Because I love getting different ideas and seeing what people do. So please, if you're stamping along with us, share your projects with us. You can send them to Susan LaCroix or Julie, and we'll figure out where they go and get them there. So I hope you will share what you create today. All right, so I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. And today is Sunday. It is December 29th. We have just a few days left of 2024. And then we roll into 2025. And on January 7th, the product from the new mini catalog will be available to order. And I know there's other things that I want to pick up. So I'm just kind of wait until then, I guess.
It's
So,
going to be a big day. We've got not only the mini catalog, but we have online exclusives launching, two
oh,
new kit collections. What else?
oh,
Celebration.
oh, yeah. Celebration. As a matter of fact, if you've already watched part 1, I used the designer series paper featuring the toadstools. That is a celebration item that you can get for free with the purchase of $60 or more. So it's a fun paper. It really is. And it coordinates so nicely with the bundle in the mini catalog,
Yeah.
which is a
I'm a
punch.
sucker for coordinating products.
I am too, and it's a punch bundle. So woohoo. I do love me some punch bundles.
hmm
Uh, all right, Julie. I know we chatted in your video about our New Year's Eve plans. We don't have any. We'll just hang out at home, watch TV, probably crawl into bed, and then watch the ball drop before we say goodnight. Turn off the TV and go to sleep. So I don't know. How about you and
There's
Jen?
nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm, not at all.
But someday we need to have like a stamping into the new year kind of a party where we
Oh,
just like stamp all night long right into the new year. Not this
wow.
year, but maybe.
Not this year. No. No, but maybe we can do that next year. You
Yeah.
just have to remind me 'cause oh,
Somebody will remind us. They'll watch this video and they'll
hope
be like,
so.
you said next year. No, we're
Yep.
not making
Remind
any promises, but it would be a fun thing. Are
it
you
would.
stamping into the new year? Let us know in the comments how you are celebrating this year's New Year's Eve and New Year's.
Wow. Well, I think it's time we switch to my desktop and get
Yeah.
the road. Okay. So as we talked about last week, there is a special release of designer series paper. This is while supplies last. And what they've done is they've re-released these paper designer series paper designs, but in different colors. So don't ask me what colors they were before, because I probably won't remember. But let me just briefly share with you what they are. This one is called Refreshed Beauty. This is a 12 by 12, and I cut it down to 6 by 6 to show you um, the different colors. These are so bright, so vibrant. This is probably one of my favorites. And okay, 4, 6. Okay, so here we go. This is well, some of it may be the B side. And then flipping it over, we've got these pretty patterns on the back side too. So love this. And okay, Julie, was this the one that had Blackberry Bliss?
Yes.
Okay. So Blackberry Bliss and gold and
Cinnamon cider.
cinnamon cider. Yeah.
Rich raspberry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these colors are Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist, and Peach Pie. All right. The next one is also a 12 by 12 that I have cut down. And this one is called Serene Love. And it has, oh, I see, I didn't put these in the right order. There's 3 different colors. So we have Old Olive, we have Lost Lagoon, and we have Night of Navy. And then the back side, the B side, is some different patterns that will coordinate. And they're very versatile patterns. They really are. So it's a lot of fun. And as a matter of fact, this is the one I am using for my project. And then the last one is called Shades and Hues. And this is like paint swatches or maybe an ombre. Where's the other blue? I'm telling you, Julie, they were in order. So anyway, we have Fresh Freesia. We have Misty Moonlight. Sure we do. There is another Misty Moonlight in here somewhere. Oh
Pool
boy.
party.
Yep, this one's Pool Party. And then the last one is Petal Pink. And for the life of me, I don't know where my other Misty Moonlight sheet went. Oh, here it is. It got stuck. Okay. And then the other side of all of these are like paint crackles. You confused yet? I'm throwing these papers all over my desktop.
So
So
all the same patterns in 4 different colors.
yes. Yeah. So this is kind of fun to play with. And I've made some samples too that I will share when we're done making my project. All right. So this is a 6x6 paper, by the way. The other two are 12x12s. All right. Well, let me pull out my measurements just to give you a refresh. And if you haven't cut yet, you can always pause this video if it's on a replay and get your supplies together. So my card base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I've got a piece of designer series paper, which is 3 inches by 5.5, and a coordinating designer series paper, which is 1 inch by 5.5 inches. I've got a circle for my focal point, but you're certainly welcome to do something else if you want. And then just the inside piece is 3 inches by 5.5 inches, and then embellish as desired. And so, all right, I'm going to set that aside. And I am very proud to be using Julie's stamp set with you in mind. Such a fun stamp set. This
I'm
is
using it too.
pardon?
I'm using it too.
Of course you are. All righty. So let me pull my pieces here. So I am using a Calypso Coral card base. And I'm using these 2 pieces of designer series paper. This is my inside piece. And then I am going to, and I wonder, is this a too big one, I think. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. So this is the 2 3/8 inch circle punch that I'm using. Okay. Now, for some fun stuff. Put this over here. I'm going to bring out my trimmer real quick because I am going to lop off uh, 1 inch. So from the end, so that my fold is the same at 4 1/4, except for this. And I decided at the last minute to kind of add this. So if you haven't trimmed this yet, which I hope you haven't, hang on to it in case you want to use it for an extra element on your card. All right. Yeah, get my bone folder to get a nice crease. So the stamps that I am using for this particular card is the thank you and the flower. I'm going to start by gluing this piece down, and it might be a little too long. I might have to do a little trimming with it. And then this is going right to the edge. Like so. And then this piece is going on the front. And it's from top to bottom. It's, the top and the bottom. And then I've just got a tiny little margin on either side of this piece of designer series paper. Okay. This is my inside piece, which is the same size. It's 3 inches by 5.5. And I'm going to stamp some flowers on the bottom of this for the inside.
Is your
Make
card
sure I'm in
vertical or
camera.
horizontal?
This is I'm using one color ink, which is Calypso Coral.
Is your card going to be vertical or horizontal?
It is going to be portrait.
Okay. Mine can go either way, so I'm
Okay.
going to do the other.
I don't know what happened, Jules, but your volume is pretty low.
I don't know.
So I hope everybody can hear okay. Then on the circle, which is going to go on the front, I'm going to stamp thank you towards the bottom of the circle. And then I'm going to stamp my flower kind of along the top, but depending on which greeting you're using or whatever, you can kind of do. So this kind of, oh, I don't like that. It didn't. Stamp very well. So let's do this. And then redo my thank you. Goes right down at the bottom. All right. I'm going to close up my ink. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the inside. I did leave a little gap on the side, and it's pretty close to the fold. So it doesn't show, excuse me, so it doesn't show. And then what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm going to cut off some and then just do a banner cut on this. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of cut that off and then go up the center. How's your card coming, Julie?
It's coming along. I'm kind of changing as I go.
Yep.
I was gonna use the flower on my card too, but since you're using it, I switched to that to the heart. And I am cutting a banner from a different color to bring in another color here to my card because my card base is white and my circle's white. So I just needed something
Yeah, to break that white up. Yeah.
a little different.
Yeah. So I'm only putting adhesive And I just tried to figure out where I was going to go here. So I don't have adhesive under this part of this strip so that you can open the card. And I'm kind of going down a little below the midpoint there. And then this is going to go on here, and I will put this on with some dimensionals. You'll just go right here, like so. And then I decided to bring out the druzy gems
Oh,
and put one right in the middle of the flower. And it's shocking and surprising. That's all I'm doing for embellishments.
oh my gosh, that's it.
That's it. That is it. So anyway, that is my card. So I'm going to show you while Julie is finishing up and y'all are finishing up. I'm going to show you a couple more samples that I made in this layout using different stamps and different paper. Okay, my sample. So this is the one that I used for, oh, come on.
Refreshed Beauty.
Thank you. Refreshed Beauty. Let me pull my little cheat sheet out here. Okay. Um, so, and I used the leaf and thinking of you. And again, I used the Druzy gems for along here.
Nice.
And then this one is the shades and hues. And I pulled out some fresh freesia in Happy Birthday and the cupcake.
Cute.
And then I put some of the sequins. Oh, what did I do with them? I'm going to show them to you. This is another item that you can get for free during celebration. Oh, they got pushed all the way over here. So here are these sequins, and I think they're just called purple sequins, purple adhesive back sequins. So there's some white, and then there's three different shades of purple. This is more bubble bath to me, but then you've got some other purple ones. So I used the more pinky ones on that. So those are the samples using this um, card design. And I didn't use, because of the size of this, I didn't use like this strip here. And same thing with this one. And I just turned this on a kind of a diagonal just to give this a little bit of interest. So anyway, those are my projects. Julie, how are you coming?
I'm scrambling, but I am just adding some bling to my card. I decided to use those same sequins
Ah, nice.
for my project. I love them so much. These are my favorite kind of sequins because they're really easy to use and they're flat. Let me swap out my card. So
Okay.
I did um landscape card and I decided to bring in some basic gray for the
Oh,
sentiment and then did fresh freesia. So I actually used the Hues paper as well. I was going to use something new and I just was having a hard time choosing paper and this was already on my desk and so I was like I'll just use that.
and you used
um
some of that ribbon too.
Yes, I brought in some of the ribbon. This seam binding is also available as a celebration item that you can get with a $60 order. And I stamped on the designer paper. I added some hearts on the designer paper and then stamped one, of course, on the by the best wishes and a couple on the inside. Maybe I should put a second one on the best wishes. I was really having a hard time deciding where to put it. I
Oh,
think it would be
reminds
cute for a
me.
wedding card. So
Yeah.
we'll add a couple hearts on there.
Yeah, I gotta make a wedding card for Anthony.
Yeah,
I
here you can have this one.
was gonna say. Oh, cute, 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 Julie.
Great layout. I love that little extra cut at the bottom. I think it really just makes the card a little special to have something different.
Yeah. Well, why don't we flip the camera over to us and we'll show off our cards one more time. All right, so here we are with this design layout. So you get a portrait one, and then you get a
Landscape.
landscape. I can talk today too. So these are, yeah, this was a fun layout, and it is easy. So, if you're kind of in a hurry, you could even do a whole set of cards like this
Hmm.
with the different papers or whatever. So again, I'm really anxious to see what you all are doing with this design layout. So I look forward to seeing them. Jules, do you have anything else to add?
I don't. I love that we both use the new With You in Mind stamp set. I'm really excited about this one and sharing it with everybody. It's been something that was in the works for so long. I helped design it 2 years ago.
She
Oh,
couldn't
2 years
help me.
ago.
Either she couldn't show me
I
anything, she
know.
couldn't tell me. Best kept secret ever.
It makes me so happy to share it with everybody. And I love that we both used it for this card today. Specifically when I was working on this stamp set, I wanted a couple of the greetings to be able to fit into a circle punch. And so when you had that on your list to use a circle, I was like, oh, how perfect.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it worked out really, really well. So anyway. All right. Well, we hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve celebration to welcome in 2025. And if you're going out, please be careful, drive
Okay.
carefully, and drive responsibly. There's my soapbox stand from Mom. And if you're staying home, enjoy. It'll be
Responsibly. Be responsible at home.
responsible. Yeah, okay, maybe a little less so, but but there it is. Anyway, with that, until next Sunday stamping with Susan and Julie, have a wonderful week, everybody. And again, Happy New Year.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Mom. Love
Bye,
you.
baby. Love you too.